Hey, it's Jeff. Hope you guys are doing well. Looking at James chapter 1 here. Going to start in verse 2 and going to read through verse 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. See, the way it works with God is through perseverance. Perseverance is what's happening when your faith is tested if you keep moving forward. And if you keep moving forward, perseverance will be allowed to run its course, and the end result is that you'll be mature and complete, not lacking anything. See, your maturity in your character comes through perseverance. People want to just say a prayer to God and have all their problems fixed. It doesn't work that way. It's like your health. You know, you can persevere through exercise, eating healthy, taking care of yourself, and be healthy. And what people want to do is just do whatever they want, and they go to the doctor and have a pill to fix their problems. It doesn't work that way. Okay, you've got to persevere. You may not feel like exercising. You may not feel like, saying no to that food you shouldn't have or whatever, but you got to. And I want to give a couple testimonies about this. One is there's a guy at the grocery I go to, and my wife and I have been praying for him for a while. He's, when we first met him, he had these glasses that he was wearing, and so we started praying for his eyes to be healed. We would see him and we'd be like, hey, are your eyes better? No. We'd see him again, are your eyes better? No, let me pray for you. I would see him on my own. Allison would see him on her own. We would see him together and pray, and we just kept doing it. And about a week ago, he told me that I saw him and his eyes are completely healed, no more glasses. I mean, praise the Lord, it's unbelievable, right? And he told me that over time they gradually got better. And this is a great example of persevering and saying, I believe God's will is for them to be healed. I believe he's empowered me, and I'm going to go after this, and I'm going to keep praying for this guy every time I see him. And it happened. There's another guy that works in the produce at the grocery I go to, and I prayed for his eyes. I think the first time was probably like 6 or 8 weeks ago. I prayed for his eyes to be healed. He had really thick glasses. He's an older gentleman. I saw him again, maybe a week or two later. I prayed again. He said there's been no change in his eyes. I prayed again. I saw him a third time, no change. Prayed again. So I prayed 3 times. So it's probably been 6 or 8 weeks. I saw him today, went to the grocery, and I told him what happened to the other guy. He knows the other guy he works with, that his eyes are healed. And he's like, yeah, I remember seeing him all the time with the glasses, but now I don't see him. And so that was cool testimony to share with him. And I said, so how are your eyes doing since the last time I prayed? And he said, they're better. I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, when I do this, when I read, when I do this, my eyes are better. I don't need them as much. I'm not wearing the glasses as much. He's like, I'm really hoping that they'll get better. A lot of times people will be like, oh, it's glasses, it's no big deal, that's just how it is. And they won't even be believing or hoping that they'll get better. He is believing now. He is hoping now. He's going, yeah, I hope they get better. And so I said, well, can I pray again? So I prayed for his eyes again. And I am just continuing every time I see him to pray. And I guarantee you 100% they will be 100% healed, because faith is your guarantee. It says in Hebrews 11:1 that faith is your assurance. It's your guarantee. It is your confidence that it will happen. Is your faith is your guarantee. It's like signing a contract. It's your guarantee, except it's even more absolute than that. And so I guarantee this guy's eyes is going to be healed. And so, if you're going after something in the kingdom and you're not seeing it happen, just keep persevering. It says if you speak to the mountain will move. If it moves a millimeter, it's moving. Just keep pressing in and keep going after it. But don't say, oh, this doesn't work. No, you've got to persevere. You're being tested. So whatever it is with the kingdom that you're going after, I want to encourage you to persevere, and you will see it happen.